All right, guys, so we've got our triangles drawn, which some of you saw. If you miss one sign in these triangles, it completely messes everything up, okay? Pay attention to your negatives. So the formulas, take the time to write it out. Sine of A, cosine of B, plus cosine of A, sine of B. You have to memorize these formulas, guys, okay? On your review day, you're going to get like a little, I guess, formula assessment where I'll give you like Pythagorean formulas and you have to write them. I'll say double angle formulas and you have to write them. It's going to be like your unit circle from second quarter, where that combined with your trig quizzes will be a grade, okay? So if you don't get them all right, you're going to have to come back in and take it again until you do get them right, okay? So please learn your formulas. Get in the habit of writing them out each time you do a problem, and that will help you memorize them, okay? Once you've got the formula, then you're just filling these things in from the triangle using SOHCAHTOA. So I look sine of A, that's over here, triangle A. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine of B, I go to the other triangle, adjacent over hypotenuse. Plus cosine in A, so adjacent over hypotenuse. Sine in triangle B, opposite over hypotenuse. Okay? And then you multiply. So -3 times -5 is 15 over 65. And then this is going to become -48 over 65. So you get -33 over 65. How'd we do on part A? Good. Okay. All right, the cosine problem. So different formula. Cosine A, cosine B, plus sine A, sine B. All right, so cosine of A, adjacent over hypotenuse. Cosine of B, adjacent over hypotenuse. Plus sine of A, opposite over hypotenuse. Sine of B, opposite over hypotenuse. Are we okay with finding those, like the sines and the cosines? Okay, we remember that from before. Then it's multiplying. This is going to be +20 over 65 minus 36 over 65. For this one, you get -16 over 65. Yeah.
Also clarify the other columns.
Like the given information at the top? Yeah, that's given so that you can answer questions A and B. Okay. Yeah.
But I'm like,
Picking it up, yeah.
how did you mix and match the triangles to get the A's and B's?
So this is all for triangle A.
Yeah.
So this tells me what quadrant it's in. So I drew it in the third quadrant. If sine is opposite over hypotenuse, I can fill in the -3 and 5, and then it's Pythagorean theorem to get the other side. Then this is all for triangle B, separate triangles do the same thing. Yeah. You have to find the missing side with either knowing your triples or Pythagorean theorem.
But how do you get like it's the same sign?
Sine, well, it depends on if it says sine of A or sine of B.
Yeah, how is
Like, how are those different?
yeah.
So if it says sine of A, I go up here to where the A is, and I do sine.
Oh, but you press after that and then
Yeah, and then with B, you do the other one. Yeah, that's why we draw the two
Okay,
separate
that
triangles.
makes sense.
That's
Yeah.
key. That's a magical piece there. Any other questions on the warm-up? Okay. Let's do notes for today, then, guys. Yeah.
If they ask for like a cosine b plus a, then you switch like go sine a, cosine b, cosine b.
No, you would do still cosine B, cosine A minus sine B, sine A. It's just the angles like in the order they're in, just put them in that order in the formula. You're never going to switch the cosines and sines. So, yeah. All right, guys, today you're learning double angle formulas. There's only 3 today, so that's a little nicer. All right, your first one. Sine of 2 theta. That's the first formula we're going to find. So theta times 2, that's why this is called the double angle formula, because you doubled the angle. Very tricky name. All right, would you agree sine of 2 theta is the same as sine of theta plus theta? Theta plus theta means 2 theta, right? Henry, will you close your laptop, please? Thank you. All right, so we're going to find our double angle formula by using our sum formula from last time, okay? So sine of theta plus theta, what we did last time, that would be sine of theta cosine of theta plus cosine of theta sine of theta. Like we did it with A's and B's and they were different, but now they're both just theta, so every angle is a theta. Julian, how are your notes going?
What? Oh my God.
All right, sine theta, cosine theta, sine theta. Do you guys see that those are the same? Okay. How many of them do I have? 2. So this is 2 sine theta, cosine theta. That is your sine of 2 theta formula. I'm just showing you where these come from by doing the sum formula with it, okay? What's in the box is what you need to know. All right, guys, so let's do that for cosine as well. Cosine 2 theta. How's what?
How is sin times sine times theta plus theta equal to sine theta plus theta plus?
So last class, do you remember like sine of A plus B? Kind of what we did in our warm-up here.
Yeah,
Sine A.
How does that work?
Like you want the proof of that formula? Okay, so remember that's the one that I said is not a quick and easy proof. Like I can give you the visual, I forgot to post the video, but of it's like all these triangles and showing like if this is theta, we can add a bunch of things together.
So, but like pretty much just like it's remember.
Yeah, like you know the formula from last time, right? Sure, right?
Maybe. Oh, now, okay, yeah.
Yeah. But instead of A and B, I now have theta and theta, so it's just theta, 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 theta.
So is this just like, it's using the same formula, just like...
Yes, I'm showing you where the double angle formulas come from today. James?
Would it be 2 times sine?
So think if I had xy plus xy. What would that? You see it? Yes, that's what we're doing there. It just looks different with sine and cosine. All right. Are we okay, guys? Definitely ask that stuff if you're not seeing something. Don't hesitate. All right, so cosine theta plus theta. That's going to be cosine theta minus what? Sine theta, It is not sin theta. All right, what is cosine times cosine? Yeah, what is x times x? It's not 2x. X squared, yes. So this is cosine squared theta minus sine squared theta. That is your second formula you need to know. What does that one look kind of similar to? The old one. Yeah, do you remember what they were called? Pythagorean. Yeah. It's close, but not quite. You could do some substitutions with it and make like different versions of this formula, but as long as you know this one, you should be able to do all the rest. Okay? One more, guys. Are they like extra loud out there today? Okay, tangent. What is our tangent formula from last time? Good. All right, so in the numerator, what is tangent of theta plus tangent of theta? 2 tangent of theta over 1 minus what? Yes. All right, that is tangent of 2 theta. Okay, you've got your 3 formulas from today that you got to learn. Not that bad, right?
Worst ever. It's okay.
Anybody questions on the formulas before we start using them? Okay, let's try number 1 here. Yeah.
Are we gonna learn later like tan 2 theta minus 3 theta?
Nope, we don't have to do that. Which is good. Everybody good with the formulas? Tyler, you got them or not quite?
Yeah.
You good? Okay. All right, so first one here, we are given that sine of theta is equal to 3 over 5. I tell you theta is between 0 and pi over 2. We are going to find the sine of 2 theta. Part B, we'll do the cosine of 2 theta. Part C, we'll do the tangent of 2 theta. We definitely need to draw a triangle here. So guys, what quadrant should I draw my triangle in? First one. How do we know that? Because it tells us. Yeah, guys, 0 to pi over 2, right? Here's 0, here's pi over 2. So if it falls in between there, that's why it has to be in the first quadrant. Okay, makes sense, right? All right, so I'm going to draw my little triangle in there. All right, there's theta. Sine is 3 over 5. What does that mean? Hypotenuse is 5. Opposite is 3. What does that make, Jay said? 4. Good. Okay. All right, so we've got our triangle set up. So for part A, let's write the formula first. What is our formula for sine of 2 theta? 2 sine theta cosine theta. All right, and then we fill it in based on our triangle. So I've got 2 times, what is the sine of theta? Yep. Times, what is the cosine of theta? Okay. Now guys, if you need to, put your 2 over 1 just to remind yourself. Multiply straight across, numerators times numerators, denominators times denominators. So what do I get when I do 2 times 3 times 4? 24 over, and you're done. I think the double angles are probably the easiest of all of the formulas. Okay. You guys want to try cosine 2 theta? Okay, give it a go. Check with your neighbor. Did you get the same fraction? All right, guys, what do we get? 7/25 is correct. Let me run through it just to make sure we're good. So your formula, we've got cosine squared theta minus sine squared theta. So what that means, I find the cosine, which is 4/5, and I square that. The sine is 3/5, and I square that. If you get to this point and your denominators don't match, you messed up, and you should go back and try again, okay? You should always have common denominators once you're here. And then we subtract. There you go. Okay? Questions on part B? Okay, try part C. Tangents, obviously the most confusing of the formulas. Henry. Thank you. Write the formula. You have to actually find some common denominators in this one. No, because you're squaring it in one of them and not the other. Yeah. Yeah, this one's a little different.
I have a question.
Okay.
So we already have cosine and sine.
Mm-hmm.
Can't we just take the short answer? I mean, take a shortcut.
Yeah, you absolutely could. You get the right answer that way.
Oh,
If you haven't already found those,
it's hard to do tangent with it, but if you have already found them.
Yeah.
That's cool.
yep, good observation.
So I guess it'd be 24 over 7.
Make sure you do your common denominator in the denominator. That sounds weird. Before you do any sort of flipping and multiplying, okay? It's a lot of denominators. All right, guys, what did we get? 24/7 is right. Let me show you a couple things here, guys. So I'm going to go through it with the formula, and then I'll show you something else. Guys, can I just go right to 9/16? Are you okay with that? Yeah. There's so much to write in this one. And then do we see that the 1 has to turn into 16/16? Okay. The top, you could reduce first and say 3/2, or you can leave it as 6/4 and reduce later. It doesn't matter. And then 16 minus 9 is 7. So when I multiply by the reciprocal, I get 24 over 7. Now guys, another observation that was made. What is tangent in terms of sines and cosines? Sine over cosine, right? We know that from our proofs. So another way you could do this is do sine of 2 theta over cosine of 2 theta. If you've already found both of those, you could do that because you'd have 24 over 25 over 7 over 25. You guys see, you get the same thing. Okay. Ah. You like that way better, James?
Yeah.
All right. Questions so far? Now, if I don't ask you sine of 2 theta and cosine of 2 theta, it might be faster to just use the tangent formula, but maybe not. Maybe you like the other two formulas a lot better. That's fine. Okay, let's try again. All right, same kind of problem. Different numbers, different quadrant.
Oh my God.
You guys okay back there? It's all good, okay. All right, guys, try this. Try A, B, and C. Work together if you need to. One triangle, 3 problems. You can do it. James, you're looking at me skeptically. Tyler, you got it?
I think as we take into time to this, there will be questions where we have sine, cosine, and
Not necessarily. I might just ask you just cosine of 2 theta or just tangent of 2 theta. Like I might just ask you one.
I mean, not a lot of people know, so it's not like that.
Oh, that's a new question.
Wait, what? Oh, yes. Sorry, I was like, I thought that you like couldn't read a negative somewhere. I'm like, so which quadrant is your triangle in? Okay. What do you know about both x and y in the third quadrant?
Like, when we did the last one,
Because what do you know about the x and the y in the first quadrant?
oh my God, I did not.
There you go. Yes, you can. That's good. It's a good realization you just came to. It's a full week, guys. We can do this. Maybe. Talking myself into it every day.
That's every pi.
Oh, okay, I'll do a little bit.
Wait, yeah. Yeah. You think the long
Okay.
It's easy to understand. It's not exactly what to.
Okay. So,
Because that, I know what it was, I just don't know how to use it.
easy. So you know. Do you know
Oh, yeah, so it should be like
between?
oh, the two yes, okay.
That's all that stuff. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I have other stuff. Number 2. It says 0.7. It says 10. Because you're thing where I know someone that does like something that's like negative the eraser. Yeah. And so they have like an infinite eraser.
For this, we're like highest here between us.
Yeah. I think it.
Oh, okay.
This is pretty nice.
Okay, I was five.
Pretty good. It's pretty good quality. No, my list is like my list is without
Okay. So this,
how do they filter it with
you know, from your unit circle, you know 0, pi over 2. Can you read that? I know you.
Not really, but I know what you're saying.
0, pi over 2, pi 3 pi over 2, right? So if it's between pi and 3 pi over 2, it's between those two.
Okay, so that would just be where I kind of.
This is where you draw. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
but it's usually the one the blue but no group. It's just the first I mean the first part. But you're not going.
Well, what you would do is so like
You
it's
could
not,
do wait, you could do what?
I could say like sine of 2 theta equal like sine of 2 theta equals 2 sine of theta. So you just substitute the formula. So it's still true, but it's kind of like
Actually, it's I don't think we did that.
Wow.
So what? They use it.
yeah, it could be like 9
So the 27th, so I have them on the 30th. So I see your others. You know that guy? You're the hospital. You're like,
Yes. Well, you're the third one.
Why did you ask about your question? So positive about I was checking. Oh yeah, that's exactly. I did a simple. I didn't learn what 5 times. So at least I did. Not that big a scale. I just did. That's fine. Oh, they group 10 pieces on top of each other. Oh yes. Yeah. See, they get a lot of these stack off. It's pretty simple. Oh,
So, because it would cancel out.
but that's how they're built. And then they put station and I can't see that, but I like, oh, I guess like here, like never that.
All right, let's go through them. Walking around, it looked like you guys were doing pretty well. Okay, are we all right with the triangle?
I like folded like once a year, like painting.
All right, guys, any questions on the numbers on the triangle? We got that part? Use your formula. So we get 120 over 169 for the first one. Formula here for the second one. That says 119. All right, we okay on the first two? Okay, remember the third one, you can do the formula, or I could just do sine of 2 theta over cosine of 2 theta. That would be fine. Is that what you guys did? Or did some of you do the formula? Or did you do both, just for fun? Extra math fun? That's what you're looking for, yeah. No matter which route you go, you should end up with 120 over 119. Okay. Got it? Do we like this better than some other parts? Yeah? Okay, good. One more little thing here in your notes. All right, jot down number 3 here. It says cosine squared of pi over 3 minus sine squared of pi over 3. This is not, no. This is like the easiest, well, almost the easiest of the day. I promise. like, how much do you need? Those were your 3 answers. Okay, hold on, guys. What do you mean? James, what are you doing? They're just like historical mathematicians.
Oh.
I'd say famous, but I don't think you probably know a lot of them. You got it? All right, guys, so this one. Cosine squared of pi over 3 minus sine squared of pi over 3. You could certainly evaluate the cosine of pi over 3 and square it, the sine of pi over 3 and square it, and combine them, and all. That doesn't sound very fun. There's a shortcut. Could you recognize a formula here? Cosine 2 theta, right? Okay, and what is the theta this time? Yeah, so this is really cosine of 2 pi over 3. Does that make sense? We're doing 2 times the angle that was in there. Okay, do you see cosine of 2 theta? So Julian, over here, cosine of 2 theta is cosine squared theta minus sine squared theta, yes? Is that a formula from today? Yes. So, if you recognize that that is the cosine of the double angle formula, then you can just say cosine of double the angle. And what is cosine of 2 pi over 3? Negative 1/2, okay. Guys, trig quizzes, remember? Those are still a thing this whole quarter. Yeah? No, trig quizzes will still be happening this quarter. Yes. This quarter, yeah.
Oh, and then they're all added up?
No, like you got a grade at the end of the second
So there's
quarter.
going to be 2 trig quizzes.
Yes. The first one was combined with your unit circle grade. This one will be combined with your formula sheet grade.
Do we get more time? Wait, is the formula sheet writing down all the formulas we learned?
Pretty much, yeah.
And wait, there's only one more day of fun.
Yes, there's only the half angle formulas.
Wait, so is half the grade unit circle and half the grade?
A third of it is the unit circle, and 2/3 are the trig quizzes. All right, guys, questions on that? We doing okay on this? You're fine with this? Okay. All right, guys, let's practice a couple problems. So get out a whiteboard. If you want to work with a partner, that's fine, and just have one whiteboard. We are still in desperate need of marker donations.
You reminded me I had to
Oh, they're so cute. Thank you. Whiteboard practice. Thank you, Alex. I like them. All right, guys, go ahead and do this. I suppose I should do this.
What? I don't think it's a raise.
What if the heart?
It's really
Yes. All right, guys, do this one. Once you've got it, hold up your whiteboard. Yes? Wow, that's something. Okay. Yes. All right, some of you seem to be unaware that I've written a problem. James, Tyler, you got it? Oh, okay. Yes. Yes.
I don't want you to waste all the ink.
They're here to be used.
All right, yes. Perfect, there you go. Yes. Yeah. That's why I appreciate the marker donation. Tyler, take care of the markers. Okay, yes. No. Yes, you're kind of holding it like down towards the ground. Yeah, you're good. Yeah. Both your numerator and denominator were wrong. Oh, let me see. Hold it up again.
Are you getting a second
You've stolen a lid. Give it back so the marker doesn't die, right? Yeah, much better. Well, you know. Look at your numerator again. Is it negative? Yeah. Yes. All right, guys. Negative 24 over 25 was the answer. Anybody questions on that one? Ricky, you doing okay?
Did you just?
All right, try this one. Decide if you want to take the time to find cosine and then do tangent, or if you just want to do the tangent formula. It's up to you. 2 ways to get there.
Did I get it?
No.
No.
Yes.
I didn't.
Yes. Close. Close. You're like, dang it, I didn't even get a close. Yeah, one little mistake. Yeah. Nope. Yes. You see why? Okay. Yes. You found cotangent for me. Super close.
Oh, it's negative.
There's so many just like little tiny details.
Oh, I hope. Oh wait, no.
What are you doing? Nope. Are you trying to do it with the tangent formula, or are you finding cosine of 2 theta? Okay. Try it with cosine 2 theta first, just to see if you can, and then do sine over cosine. Is it negative? I'm talking a bit. So if you found cosine 2 theta, then you could just do, I know, I'm saying maybe try it that way if you're messing up that one. Let me see. Come on, so is that negative? Okay. Nope. Yes, but negative.
No, yeah, it's just like, because there's like, there's always
How many votes did you score for?
All right, guys. Let's stop there and use the rest of your time for your delta math. A lot of you didn't do the 6.2 delta math, so you have delta math to do. So 6.63. Use your time right now. Delta math. Okay, this is the thing where you open your laptop and you start on. You did, but you were able to actually do math. Other than the people and staring and not that.
I don't know how much.